So we finished Pythagorean theorem, now on to special right triangles. So here we have a 45, 45, 90, and in a 45, 45, 90, the legs are to 1 as the hypotenuse is to the square root of 2. 1, 1, root 2. So we have x is to root 2 as 6 is to 1. Okay, so we're going to multiply this across, and we get x equals 6 root 2 over 1, which just could be written as 6 root 2. Next we have a 30, 60, 90, where the shortest is to 1, the longest, the hypotenuse, is to 2, and the medium side is to the square root of 3. 1, 2, root 3. Okay, so we have x is to 1, as 13 root 3 is to root 3, and the root 3's will cancel. So we get x is 13. And then we have y is to 2, as 13 root 3 is to root 3. The root 3's cancel again, but this time we have this 2 to multiply across. Here we just had a 1. We can multiply it across, but it doesn't change anything. 2 times 13 is 26, so y is 26. Okay, then another 30, 60, 90. The shortest is to 1, the longest is to 2, and the medium side is to the square root of 3. Remember, the shortest is always across from the 30-degree angle. The longest is the hypotenuse across from the 90-degree angle. So we have our 1, 2, root 3. So x is to 2 as 11 is to 1. So we multiply that 2 across and we get x is 22. And then we have y is to the square root of 3 as 11 is to 1. Multiply that across and we get y equals 11 root 3. Here's another 45, 45, 90. The legs are to 1 as the hypotenuse is to root 2. So x is to 1 as 9 root 2 is to root 2, and the root 2's cancel. So we get x is 9. And our last one here is another 30, 60, 90. Okay, so the shortest is to 1, the longest, the hypotenuse is to 2, and the medium side is to the square root of 3. So we have x is to 1 as 8 is to 2. Okay, so all we have to multiply across is a 1, so we just get x is 8 over 2, and 8 over 2 is 4. And then we have y is to root 3 as 8 is to 2. So we multiply across that root 3 and we get y is 8 root 3 over 2. And 8 over 2 simplifies to 4. So y is 4 root 3. Okay, so that's all we have on this review for special right triangles. Next up will be sine, cosine, and tangent.